Washington is mourning Senator Lindsey Graham, the long-term Republican from South Carolina. A medical examiner's preliminary report says he died from aorta rupture stemming from the hardening of arteries. Flags have been lowered to have staff at the White House and the U.S. Capitol and around the nation today as well. President Trump ordered that they remain that way through Saturday evening. Senator Graham had just returned from a trip to Ukraine before his sudden death, the last of his years-long work in U.S. foreign policy.
Senator Lindsey Graham was a towering figure in South Carolina politics. First elected to the Senate in 2002, he remained a centerpiece for the Palmetto State, as well as a column for the Republican Party over the past 2 decades.
Long time no see.
In one of his last acts as senator, Graham, known as a foreign policy hawk, met with Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky in Kyiv on Friday. Hours after returning to Washington, first responders were called to his home.
EMS 6 responders to 87 with cardiac arrest.
CBS News obtained photos showing a person being taken from Graham's Capitol Hill home Saturday night. Graham's office announced his death in a statement on social media, adding his passing comes after battling a brief and sudden illness. Senator Graham's family appreciates prayers at this time and asks for privacy during this incredibly difficult period. Graham attended the University of South Carolina for both undergrad and law school. After years as an attorney, he served a term in the South Carolina House of Representatives before being elected to the U.S. House, representing South Carolina's 3rd District. Graham ran for president in 2016, but lost the Republican nomination to then-candidate Trump.
There was nobody like him. He loved being a politician, and he was going to win his election. He was going to win it big.
The longtime South Carolina senator was scheduled to be on Meet the Press today. One of his greatest allies, President Trump, stepped in his place and spoke on Graham's legacy.
I thought Lindsey was going to be living forever. I said, Lindsey, you're going to live forever.
Lindsey Graham was 71 years old.
And tonight, local lawmakers are reacting to Graham's death. House Democratic Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries said in part, "My thoughts and prayers are with his family, friends, and loved ones. May he rest in peace after losing his career of service and to the people of South Carolina." And Republican Nassau County Executive Bruce Blakeman remembered Graham as a great American patriot, adding all of America should be grateful for his stalwart leadership through the years. Senator Graham's death comes less than 4 months before he was set to appear on the ballot. So what happens next? South Carolina Governor Henry McMaster will appoint a replacement to finish the rest of Graham's term through this year. GOP candidates can file the second Tuesday after Graham's death, which is July 21st. They'll have a week to enter. Then a special Republican primary will be held on August 11th. For more coverage on the life of Senator Graham, go to CBSNewYork.com.